Welcome back. This is the Whisky Couch in Pretoria, South Africa, with me, Gustav Muller, and today with me, my daughter.
Hello, fellow Whisketeers. I'm Adre. I am so honored to be back here after the amazing feedback and compliments we got after our previous video. I was so overwhelmed and so humbled by the amazing whiskey family out there that I just had to come back and do a review on this amazing whiskey. I am super excited, a little nervous, but yeah, I can't wait to see what we have in store, what we're going to be tasting today. So hello from me, from the Whisky Couch. I'm so excited.
The whiskey tubing family out there is simply spectacular.
Deep.
I love you guys, and you will see in the notes below the video, I've got a whole list of all the other whiskey tubes channels, and I have subscribed to all of them, so you can do the same. And I enjoy the other tubes because tube channels, because I learn from all of them. You're never too old to learn. Anyway, so today is the promised, after the Father's Day video that we did, it's the promised review of the OCTOMORE, and I'm so glad that we can do it together.
Yeah.
The OCTOMORE 06.1 from the Bruichladdich distillery. I've put some of the other Bruichladdich family whiskies here with the OCTOMORE tube. Bruichladdich, of course, founded in 1881 and situated on Islay. So I've got the Scotland map, Highlands, Lowlands right here, and off the southwest coast, right there is the very well-known Islay. And on the island of Islay is the Bruichladdich distillery. So I'm going to put it close there so you can see it. There's about 8 or 9 distilleries right there, and one of them, Bruichladdich.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Yes, Bruichladdich, owned by the drinks giant, Rémy Cointreau. Although we disagree.
Cointreau.
Oh, no, we disagree on how you pronounce that.
I say Cointreau.
No, I say Cointreau.
That's a very French pronunciation.
But it just sounds so
I've got the Afrikaans, South African pronunciations, Cointreau.
So
Anyway.
you decide what you think it should be. Yeah.
And I've got a photograph. Would you like to show it?
I thank you. I wasn't here, but I can show it.
I can still remember the visit. My son and I were there, and it was a fantastic visit. Bruichladdich and the tasting room right there, and we had lots and lots and lots of fun. The Bruichladdich team, when you visit that distillery, is spectacular. So, we're looking at OCTOMORE 06.1, ppm of 167 phenol parts per million, and made from 5-year-old heavily peated single malt, named after the OCTOMORE farm just above Port Charlotte. Briefly, just a short summary, but you've got some more stuff to add.
Yes. Matured in ex-Bourbon casks, 57% ABV, which when I asked today, I don't know what that means. I was told everybody knows what that means.
I said, everybody knows what ABV is.
Not me. But anyway, you learn something every day.
So you learned something today?
Yes. I wanted to say alcohol bottle volume, but apparently that wasn't right. But it's alcohol per volume.
By volume?
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so alcohol by volume for those like me.
I think ABV, alcohol by volume.
But everybody knows this. But yeah, sorry, 57%. And non-chill filtered and natural color.
There you go. And I think we can get going. So natural color, non-chill filtered. I like that. Maximum flavor. And I'm going to see if I can get some legs going here for us. So look at this color. We've got a yellow sunset gold color and probably some legs going there. Even when I poured this dram a bit before the video, I said to Adre, even when you pour it, it feels and sounds as if you are pouring honey. It's thick with a very high viscosity. So shall we get going on the nose?
Yes. You know, I find this such a sneaky such a sneaky little whiskey, because when you originally smell it, you don't get this overwhelming peated smell like you do with some of the other heavily
You're not
peated.
bombarded
No,
by
you
167 parts per million phenols.
Not at all. That's what I'm saying. It's so sneaky. You don't feel like you fell into last night's fire. You know, you don't get that heavy. So I always feel like I would use this whiskey to introduce somebody to a peated whiskey.
Even though it's like a
yes,
highest octomore in the world.
Because you can
highest
kind of
smoke.
trick them, because originally when they smell it, they won't go, oh no, that's not for me. Because I think often, I found with some of my friends, when you go, let's try a peated whiskey, they go, oh no, that's not for me. And so they don't even try it. So this is a nice sneaky one to slip in there, because the nose don't immediately make you go, no. It's
I'm thinking, for instance,
wonderful.
the iconic Artsberg 50 to 55 parts per million peat smoke. This is like 3 times more, but you do not get it on the nose.
You don't at all get that sudden like
Sweet vanilla honey
yes.
with the smoke, like a smoke but enveloped in sweet vanilla honey and fruit.
Yeah, no, definitely that honey comes through so strongly. For me, I almost feel like when you bake like a honey cake or something, that kind of smell that I usually get when I use honey in baking, I get
with
that.
Black pepper and sea salt on top.
So definitely.
That's the nose.
Yeah, no.
It's wonderful.
No alcohol burn, definitely. Which makes it so exciting. So
in spite of 57.7%.
Sneaky. Sneaky is all I can say.
Maybe I must just show the bottle. There you go, right there.
No,
OCTOMORE.
This time it's the right way up.
This one, yeah, that is the wrong way up. This is the right way up. There we go.
Okay.
So, sláinte, let's find out what's on the palate.
Yes.
Have you tasted already?
Maybe a little.
Why is yours so low?
Maybe I tasted.
Finished already.
I got too excited. I didn't know there were all these rules.
The 57% is hitting me right now. I was not fully prepared for it, so even though no alcohol burn, you can feel it on the palate, and there's a bit more smoke on the palate than on the nose. The nose did not really prepare me for the palate, so the palate is like an explosion.
Yes, definitely a big surprise. If you're not expecting it, or you don't know OCTOMORE, it will definitely catch you off guard.
Mouth
in a good
coating.
way, of course.
Mouth coating. Sweet poached fruits, toasted nuts. There's a lot going on here.
Yes, definitely.
Layers and layers.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about the finish. Sorry, you wanted to say?
Oh yes, no, I was still on the taste. I'm not even at the finish yet. Yeah, that lemon.
I'm at the finish.
Yeah, no, you're at the finish. I'm still enjoying it. Yeah, the lemon zest comes through to me. Some people, when we did some research, said seaweed. Yeah, I can't.
I'm getting seaweed.
Yeah, I don't get that.
You're
at
not
all.
getting seaweed.
No,
I'm getting seaweed.
Maybe I'm still new. So, but no, I don't get the seaweed, but I get the lemon zest. You know, like those bees that's making the honey. Like I feel those two come together quite.
And
nicely.
licorice. I'm getting licorice as well. Licorice. Can I now do the finish?
Yeah, we may now do the finish.
The finish is forever long for me today.
It does linger.
Lingers.
Almost like a good kiss. But
Like a what?
nothing.
My daughter is talking about kisses on YouTube.
There are no secrets, yeah. There's no use lying if it's the truth. So yeah, no, the finish is really wonderful. Like you can really
long.
visit on this
Warm.
whiskey the whole evening, yeah. Because like even though you finish drinking it, it just like stays with you in the best kind of way.
There's also an earthiness for
Yeah,
me.
makes you coming back for more.
Like wooden casks, old wooden casks, old wood seashells. Let's see what water does. You don't like water.
I don't. I kind of always resisted. Like I try to
But
avoid
only for the
it.
video.
But I was told for the video I have to at least try. So
Just for the video.
yes, so
Only
let's-
this once.
But just a little bit.
Like that.
Yeah, I kind of get told sometimes I'm like an undercover alky because like I don't like water that often. It's very few whiskies. That
You're a
I
purist. You want
yes,
it
absolutely.
as pure as possible.
Yes. But
So
let's
on the
see.
palate, after the water, I'm getting more sweet fruit after the water. It doesn't change that much.
No, sorry.
It doesn't change that much for me. After the water, look at that. Would you like water?
No, whiskey can do the trick. Yeah, for me, it takes away that bite that you get when there's no, no water.
Like the pure form. I'm getting more fruit. I'm getting more seashells.
It definitely takes that bite away. That when you originally taste it, you go, oh, that is away from me now.
Oh yeah, that thing that was like a surprise after the nose.
Yes. So now it's. I will say, even though I'm not a fan of adding water, adding a little bit of water does make the drinking experience just that little bit nicer. That it's not such a shock. It's now more
smoother, mellower.
I'm quite impressed by the water. I'll take it into consideration for the future.
And I think even though we poured this a little before we started the video, if you could let it stand for even longer, it will be even better. Like the golden rule of thumb, 1 minute for every year in the cask. Even though this was matured for 5 years, I think one can spend a good half hour to 45 minutes with this particular.
Oh, definitely.
Because I think it will just mellow in the glass.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Yeah.
OCTOMORE. What a fantastic dram. My summary would be smooth, perfect harmony between powerful, creamy peat smoke and sweet fruit jam almost. Vanilla and honey added on top of all of that.
Honey, yeah, definitely the honey for me. It just on the nose, the taste, the honey, just all the way. This one's for the bees.
This is delicious.
Definitely, I love. You can see mine's almost already finished. For the food pairing, I'll have to have some of yours, Daddy. I don't know what
We'll
happened.
have to share.
Can I just say that
it's nervousness.
They were.
It's your nerves.
They were less when I did have less from the start. I don't know.
You didn't. We had the same.
No, definitely not. I don't know. There's no proof of this.
Ooh, that's it. So the price in South Africa, 2,000 rand. Apparently in the UK around £100 and $130 in the US. And doing a food pairing, we have decided to choose one of the delicatessens here in South Africa, which is fresh oysters. And we've got them right here on ice with lemon wedges. So, Audrey, you can take one.
Thank you.
I've got one here. And we've got a lemon wedge just to give it a... Shall I do?
Yes, I think so. I feel that we're
we're doing just a few drops.
Like we're doing a cooking show.
Oh!
Okay.
It's going all the wrong way. This
I
lemon
feel like
is...
we're doing a little cooking show now.
Now we're with the cooking part.
And,
The whiskey couch is where whiskey and food come together in adventurous harmony.
Indeed. Two of my absolute
For
favorite
pleasant
things.
harmony. What?
Yeah. So
And I'm gonna add caviar. This is caviar. It's not the real caviar, but it's the non-real caviar.
Yeah.
Made from seaweed, actually, because I'm getting seaweed on mine.
Yeah, so then that'll be a good match for
This is
you.
what it looks like, caviar.
Yeah, so it looks like caviar.
You don't want.
No, I think I'm okay. I'm just gonna take it.
I'm
Take
getting
it
caviar
like
for me.
this. I'll add some just normal pure black pepper to mine.
Black pepper, and
Yes.
I'm going to do smoky barbecue grind.
Yeah, I don't know. I said I don't think that's a good match. I don't know. I feel like you're
I'm
trying
going for this.
to add some meat to it. I don't know. The
Oh,
barbecue
it's
thing
to
gets
connect.
me.
It's to
No,
connect with.
purist.
It's to
Purist.
connect with the smokiness.
I'm scared this is gonna get stuck in the shell, and it's gonna be this awkward
Mine is
moment.
loose. So let me just show for the camera.
Yeah.
This is where we are here, right there. Fresh oysters
Okay.
with lemon drizzle, and here we go.
classy snack to have for the world to see.
This is like oysters with honey.
No,
When I took a sip, it was like the sea in the oysters and the seashells and the saltiness and the seaweed. And when I took a sip, it was like as if I'm drinking honey.
It's like you made oysters a dessert, but in the best kind of way. And the same way that sea taste of the oysters lingers with you. It matches so beautifully with the way the whiskey lingers with you. It kind of just makes me want to be at the beach right now with a whiskey.
All I can say, she's a natural right here. The next whiskey YouTubing star right here. Well, this is fantastic. This was a
highly
wonderful
recommended.
adventure.
Highly recommended, yeah.
So, your mom always rates this out of 10, the pairing.
Yes.
I normally rate it out of 5. Just the pairing, just the way that the pairing goes with.
You couldn't agree on what scale to use.
We couldn't agree. So she does it out of 10 score, and I do it out of. So out of what type of score would you like to do?
Well, I feel now I have to do like 15 or some strange number. But I just want to know if you felt that this barbecue was worth.
It's a perfect addition for me.
I just don't know. I'll have to try it afterwards.
Smoke.
I don't
barbecue.
know. The barbecue word gets me because but then I'll have to try it. I'll have to try it afterwards to see. But okay, so
there's one more, so you can try it there.
Yeah, so no, I'll have to try this barbecue afterwards to see because I don't know. It reminds me of beef.
Wonderful. It's as if you're doing a barbecue with OCTOMORE.
Like a barbecue on the beach. Exactly. Now that sounds like a good plan. Okay, I think I'll have to go with Mom on this one. I'm also at 10. It just makes more sense.
Are you going to like a full score, 10 out of 10?
I just feel like I know I'll use a 10 rating scale instead of a 5.
So for the pairing, what is your score? My score out of 5.
Yes.
I can't give anything other than a 5 for me.
Really?
But
wow. No, I can't deal. I can't even deal with this barbecue thing. Okay, for me, the pairing, I'd say 8 out of 10. But just because it really makes me want to be at the beach as well, I also have to go.
So that
10
adds
out of
another.
10.
There we go.
10 out of 10 by far. Everybody has to try this. The shops are all going to be out of oysters because everybody's going to be wanting to try
Everyone's going to try this.
Yes. And if you're living by the beach, I'm jealous. Send me a photo. Post some photos. Yeah, that
Can
would
you
be
do
awesome.
that? I don't know. If
I think you can.
Do that.
Yes. Post some photos of you having your oysters on OCTOMORE. So no, 10 out of 10 for the pairing. Indeed. I love this OCTOMORE and I want to encourage people, especially ladies, because I think they're a bit more apprehensive for trying a smoky whiskey.
Yes.
And I want to tell the ladies out there, try this. You know, try it. If you don't like it, then it's fine. But let me tell you, the first time I was also like, no. But after the 5th time of my dad going, just try once more. I went
didn't. You were very hesitant initially.
Very hesitant. And then at the Artberg Festival last year, I got sold. So ladies, try it. Yeah.
Peated whiskey, or that's not the wrong terminology. That's the wrong terminology. You became a fan of peated whiskey,
definitely.
Of which this one is probably now your favorite.
Definitely, because I think what puts me off about the peated whiskey, especially in the beginning, is the nose that kind of like hits you, and this doesn't. So I think that's it. Well, ladies, go try. You never know. You never know.
Until next time. Until the next video. Yes. This is like a special bonus video for today.
Sunday special.
Yeah. Until next time.
Goodbye, fellow Whisketeers.
Sláinte.